Silver is waiting on the other side with that AUG in hand. He's going to be waiting for them to push into his crosshair right here, and he should be able to get at least one. Statistically speaking, he's able to wallbang and find Juvie, leaving Vape the last man alive. Surely he got spotted alongside Juvie as well. And they're going to be running away. Only 27 seconds on the clock, so Vape is going to have to make a move very soon, but I don't know if he's going to be able to pull this one through. And it's going to be Silver holding that leg peek to take out Vape. This one.
Yeah, you should see. I mean, it's a very broken buy coming in from Inevitable. They're trying to save a little bit of cash. I think it's not a bad decision here for them. Amazing with the Deagle, going to try to prevent them from coming in through Cart. Silver wrapping around here. Prada also having the AUG. Me trying to dodge some bullets here. He hears Pretzel coming in to fire a couple shots, trying to drop him, but isn't able to do so. It's Annoy going to put it on the ground. Juvie find an inhale, but wasn't before he was able to drop down Pretzels. Nezlo going to eliminate Silver. Prada was the last player left alive, and Annoy was able to finish him off. And Inevitable
2 or 3 just because your whole team doesn't have good weapons, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like that's, you know, a lack of teamwork. Maybe Inevitable show in why they're the less experienced team here, just based off of the economy that they've been running with during this game. As we say that, Inhale gonna be doubling up with the burst though, proving me wrong about that gun. And tripling up as he headshots with a P250. Vape last man alive, lurking over towards the A mid with an SG in hand. He's gonna have to deal with Prada here, and that's gonna be the gun.
Inhale has realized this yet? Is he still playing? Yeah, I think he's finally realized what has happened here, and he's making his way over to that B site right now. That bomb has been planted. He has a frag grenade here in his back pocket. See if he can be able to work with it. Nezlo, 33 HP, 100 here for Inhale. He does have... There he goes. Finds the footsteps. Well played there by Inhale. He will have plenty of time to defuse that bomb. And Team Inevitable, we're retaking the lead here.
Going on. It's gonna be cool with 6 HP and that ratio, but he's gonna get dropped. Bath last man alive, doubling up, gets that headshot onto Nezlo as he's holding that tower truck. But he's gonna have to deal with both of these players B mid before crossing on the side, and that's not gonna be easy for him. He's gonna spot one out though, gonna get some damage onto him with the tags. And I don't think Bath knows they're both playing B mid, so he's gonna have to deal with both of them. But oh, he's able to find the kill on Juvie. Maybe I lied. And now Bath, oh, pulling out the gun. The clutch was definitely possible. Interesting buys from Elevate. I can't help but notice the P250s. I usually don't see them too much on this map, so I always find that interesting. Vape getting ready to throw a frag here as they peek him. Oh, the headshot from Bath, but that nade is going to get some damage in return. Juvie finding a headshot with a revolver as well. Man, these frags is doing a little chip damage, but not too much. Oh my goodness, though, Juvie has been tapping people with this revolver. Almost is able to get a third that round, but he's going to get dropped by Silver before Pretzels evens it out. A little bit of the vision, and that is just gonna help Pretzel. And he'll get the kill onto Pretzel. He plays around that smoke just a little too much. Oh, what is that wallbang from Nezlo though? He's able to drop Miracle. Inhale, last man alive, dancing around by the tower truck, and he's really just playing with this man right now. And Nezlo, he's eventually gonna have to make a move, but we see the peak from Inhale as he's gonna fold that round to Nezlo, giving Elevate their 9th round on the board. I think that was a very questionable play for him to peak. I want to call it a rookie mistake, because it's like, that communication is such a simple thing to fix, and it can cost you so many rounds. So they'll probably be learning from their mistakes after this game, most likely.
Nezlo, Euratio in hand, trying to find somebody. Just some quick blank scopes coming out of there. Man, Vape is just going off right now. 2 kills with the SG, trying to find the man through the smoke. Going to go for the swipe.
Oh my... You know, on the head glitches and playing in towers, stuff like that. It just wasn't there, but it's looking like Elevate for the Inevitable for the most part, pushing towards A. Bath already made his way into the back of site, but he's gonna get dropped by Juvie. I know he's finding one as well over towards the B side. That's gonna leave these 3 A players alone in a 3 versus 3 take. I don't know if they're gonna be able to take the A site with all these smokes and everything in hand. Nezlo able to find one, get second as well. He's gonna be doubling up. Maybe he can get the triple to close it out, but it's gonna be Vape getting that headshot.
A little bit of a lead, and then if you're a really good team, then you should be able to switch up the momentum, start playing a little slower. You've gotten the coalition in a spot where they're a little more nervous. Hopefully you can get a couple of picks and then move into the bomb site at a slower pace, and that's what Inevitable's doing right now, and they're playing this breach side excellently. Currently, 3 players have been dropped so far on the Inevitable side to make that only 2 left alive. Now it's 4, almost a 5th there. Annoy and Vape gonna finish those players off there and make it that 5th player getting dropped.
Versus Soul Rifle in the new update. Or as of right now, Bath is ready to do some damage with this. All these players bunch up, but he can't find anyone through the smoke, and he's going to get sprayed down. Return by Pretzel. Inhale, eating that frag grenade to the face as he tries to rotate. He's going to get dropped down to 39 HP. Going to make it hard for him to find any impact. Oh, what is that pre-fire from Neslo? Just going to be taking him out. Again, he was a one-shot, so not too hard of a kill for him to get. Miracle spamming through the smoke, able to find that headshot and return on a Pretzel. But now Elevate, they're not even going for the bomb plant. They just push through the smoke and take out the players. On the A side is going to be exactly what Juvie needed to completely dominate B side. Silver is still pretty confident that Juvie's going A, but now that the bomb's been planted, he's going to be making his way over towards the B side. The question is, how will Juvie play this retake? He's planted in kind of an open spot. He's going to be swinging Van Hall, going for kind of a ballsy rotation play. I don't know if that should have been happening there. But yeah, Juvie going to get dropped and give Elevate their first round on the board.
Silver, and like you said, the communication is something they really got to work on, which comes with that team chemistry. Multiple shots being fired here by Prada and crew, looking down there towards the entryway into B site. Vape is going to be the first to strike, taking Silver on out of there, one of their better players. Miracle and Hell getting kills respectively here. Neslo trying to work his way into sight. There's 4 players to contend with. He's looking to see if he can find one. He's going to peek out in Hell as he tries to peek on out of there. Neslo pushing in, sees the player on his left, and a quick flick will finish him off. Juvie also getting 2 kills.
The lack of money that they might have if they lose this round. But I guess we'll have to see how this plays out. Elevate, interestingly enough, the bomb playing by itself over towards them, that's a very risky play, but I guess it's going to work out for them because nobody outside of Inevitable is going to be holding Pretzel. Just say that though, Miracle able to pick up 2 before getting finished off by the frag grenade, and Inhale peeking long, able to take out 1 before Juvie trades them out. We're down to a 1v2. Silver is the last man alive. Flash coming out, he's able to spot. Juvie tries to smoke himself off, but last player come from behind him, and he has no idea. Vape's going to clean up that round for Elevate.
Up to 7. We'll see if that takes place, or if Inevitable is going to put another point here on the board. Pretzels has striked and found Silver. Miracle going to trade out Pretzels there, getting that refrag. A little revenge for his team. Bath popping under the corner, going to see one. It's going to be Neslo going up against him. He's not going to be able to finish him off. Was able to land a burst, though, which should help Prada here in the vents. Juvie is moving down, and he should be able to hear and move across those vents. He gives away his position with that firing, and he's about to meet Annoy coming out of there. Getting caught with his knife out, and he takes the full force. Miracle sitting perfectly to pick up a kill there, finds Juvie, and that should slow down the Elevate push over there towards A, but they don't care about A. They know they can go towards B. Bath and Miracle, the last 2 players at the live here. Bomb hasn't planted. It's Pretzels and Neslo here on the Elevate side of things. Bath going to pop into vents and sees what looked like an AFK Neslo, and Bath is going to double up there on Pretzels, and this will be another round going to Team Inevitable.
I think this is a flank coming out from him. He's made his way all the way around. Maybe he's going to have an altercation with the player in vents here. We see the flash coming out. He's going to spawn multiple players. That frag coming out. That's going to be some huge damage. Miracle dropped down to half HP. But surely by now, Inevitable has the information they needed. Pretzel doubling up with that. Oh, go make that 3. Looking to get the 4th on the Prada. He's pushing up into the vent hall area here. He's about to get surrounded. And Pretzel quadruple kill for that round with the all coming in huge, despite the fact that his teammates didn't have weapons. On the role of entry/support, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that is extremely solid. Yeah, I mean, those are extremely solid stats, no matter which way you look at them. I mean, the win rate, incredible. With that amount of maps played, entry fragger, you know, as a 1.25 KD, almost 1.3, incredibly impressive. They've been annoying, rocking those shotguns. Shooting skeet there on Silver. Oh my gosh, that happened fast. A sea of blue coming in there. Pretzels doubling up with the AK, and
Frag coming out. Neslo gonna pick up the kill on the Bath with it. Silver is full flash, but he doesn't care. He's just running into the A side here. And Neslo gonna be looking to find another one. He's gonna double up on the Silver, make that 3 before the frag finishes him off. Juvie gonna be having to deal with these last 2 players on the A side. He's able to spot out Miracle. Frag coming out for chip damage onto Inhale. It's gonna get him down to 28 HP. That's gonna be huge damage from it. And Inhale in 1v2. I'm not sure if he's aware he's getting flanked from Vape as well, though.
We're going to commit to an eco this round so we can come into the next round a little stronger. They're not doing any of that, and that's really what's hurting them here.
And Elevate. Look at this. They bunch up towards A, but they didn't push in. They gave Elevate so much time to rotate. Now Neslo is holding a really powerful angle with this bug as these players can make their way towards him. He is going to get dropped, though, by Prada, not able to find the kill. It's going to be Juvie, last man alive in a 1 versus 5. Oh, what is that flick headshot on the Miracle before he gets dropped by Bath? Oh my goodness.
Finds Prada. Trying to find Prada. Misses the first shot, but comes back with the second one and drops him. Silver going to find Pretzels, and it's all up to Neslo here to finish off this 1 versus 3 with the ratio in hand. Whether he tries to finish with the ratio or save going into the next round, I'm not quite sure. I mean, look at that elevates cash. Ooh, damn. Nice little shot there by Neslo on inhale. He needs to inhale here and take this slow. Yo, 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 what is going on, mobile esports fans? Welcome back to the second semifinals of the day. Here we have BLACKOUTX versus Team SEMINAL coming up here shortly. We're going to go ahead and get on to it ASAP. Just got a couple more players that need to join, and then we'll be ready to go. Let's take a look here at the images both these teams have. I gotta say, these are like fantastic profile images for both of these teams, BLACKOUTX as well as Team SEMINAL. Let's take a look at some of the stats here. Manthus, you want to run down the stats here for us? BLACKOUTX is the first team popping up here on screen.
Yeah, so Blackout, I mean, looking at their statistics, they're looking pretty solid with month 1, month 2, titles that they took for Circuit Season 4, and as well as Circuit Season 3, they made it to the quarterfinals. They got a total of 24 maps won versus 9 maps lost as well. Interestingly enough, their roster looks like they only have 5 players on the team, so I guess, I don't know if they're not running any subs or anything, but looks like they have a pretty strong achievement setup as far as I can see.
Yeah, 100%. And not running any subs, that means you got a close knit of people that are going to be playing here on this team, which can definitely help them. Let's take a look at the close knit group of people playing here for SEMINAL. Team SEMINAL does have a couple subs, but still plenty of achievements to their name as well. Circuit Season 4 and a final winner. Season 4 in a month 1 second place, as well as month 2 second place there. 2 maps won 39 and maps lost 32. Not as high on the win-loss ratio there, but still a very good team, a competent team coming in to face off against a team of BLACKOUTX. Let's see what maps you're going to be facing off on. That's definitely going to be an important part in this best of 3 series. Here are these maps. Who picks what kind of advantage or disadvantage could these teams have coming into it? So let's see what map is going to get the left swipe first here. It's going to be Port getting on out of there. Again, interesting. NA doesn't want anything to do with Port. Grounded is going to be the next map to go ahead and get swiped on out of there. Canals. We haven't casted Canals in a minute. It's going to be map number 1. And Plaza coming up to be map number 2 here. Stan OG here playing with some of the original maps right there. Was it Amsterdam and Barcelona were the original names. Shout out if you remember that. Village and Raid going to get axed there. Legacy also getting the axe. The decider map is going to come down to, what is it, Bureau potentially? No, Bureau's actually going to get the ban, so it's going to be Soar as the decider map. Always an interesting decider map, at least usually is that Soar can be an interesting decider map. All right, folks, map number 1 is almost ready to start. It is going to be on the map Canals. Obviously, longer range map. I can see some sniper rifle utilization, HK utilization as well, and the SA-58, some weapons which can be used at long range. It can do some high damage. Maybe we've been seeing a couple more SMGs brought out recently. I would love to see some SMG work on the bomb sites. Could be interesting to see one player maybe playing more of the lurker role, or yeah, I see probably the lurker role would be better. To have that SMG on, surprising people on the bomb sites, or coming in a backstab or a different lane than the other than his team is. Go ahead and can surprise them with the SMG, be able to be a little faster on his feet while laying down a higher rate of fire. Manthus, what I think we're actually ready for the fight, ready for the knife. That is. You have anything you're looking for here about these teams? Anything that's standing out to you, individually or as a team that you've seen them do?
Well, and I mean, again, we are looking at a regional barrier between these teams. As we got, it's gonna be Blackout in South America, and then you've got Seminole from North America. And so, again, when it comes to the maps, a lot of it is gonna come to the round balance for who gets to pick that server if it gets to the decider. And so, we're gonna be seeing Canals and Plaza, interesting maps. Again, they are typically coalition sided, but it's a lot of it's going to come down to, who wins the knife and who has the better strats. And again, it's really doesn't come down to, oh, we lost the game. It comes down to we need to keep fighting for those rounds, even if we are
Mhm.
losing, because that's such an important factor. And, who's going to end up taking the dominant factor if it makes it a map 3.
Yeah, yeah, definitely 100%. Let's take a look here at the bracket before we hop into the map. We have one player got disconnected, trying to rejoin here. We'll go ahead and hop on into it. You can see the bracket. Elevate will be facing the victor of today's match, whether that is Team BLACKOUTX or Team SEMINAL. They'll be facing them in the finals here. You can check out the previous match between Team Elevate and Team Inevitable here on the Mobile Esports YouTube channel as a video on demand. You can do that after this stream is over. A lot of teams work their way through, and of course you can check out the other video demands from past matches, from the first round to the second round up to the semifinals. Here there are video on demand here on the Mobile Esports YouTube channel. Again, folks, we should be ready to hop into map number 1 here shortly. Just having one more player needing to rejoin, and we should be good to go. While you're waiting, though, it is an excellent time to go ahead and make yourself a new shaker of G Fuel. Or if you don't have G Fuel, you can use code esports mobile at checkout to go ahead and try it for the very first time or restock on one of your favorite flavors. That's right, you can use code esports mobile at checkout to take 10% off your entire purchase at gfuel.com at checkout. No matter what you want to buy, whether that's G Fuel, shaker, or some merch like the wonderful hat that I am currently wearing. No matter what the case is, code esports mobile has you covered with 10% off your purchase at checkout. All right, welcome back, everybody. Again, waiting for that last player to rejoin here on the disconnect. Go ahead and make those shakers of G Fuel. Get ready for what is coming. This should be an exciting first map here. Again, like Manthus was talking about, we do have a difference between pings, or we'll have some ping difference just based on the servers we'll be playing on. Have North American team versus a South America team, which could result or has a higher chance, I would say, resulting in a map number 3 usually. But we'll see. It might not be as big of a difference as sometimes it is. Before we hop in here, though, let's talk about what these teams are fighting for, what they're going head-to-head for, or going head-to-head to go to the finals to go head-to-head for, that is. The first place and second place prize pool here. Mathis, you want to run it down for the chat?
Yeah. So first place prize pool, they've been getting $500, 1,500 COPS credits, 5 points towards that World Championship, 5 MES emblems, and 500 MES credits. Second place will be winning a total of $100, 5,000 COPS credits, and 3 points for that World Championship.
Nothing to sneeze at right there. As these teams are competing for, there's a little bit on the line here. And we were watching the previous stream, or we casted it. You guys were watching it. Inevitable seemed to have a little bit more of a difficult time, just from what I saw. They seemed a little more nervous, so more nerves affecting their play style. But you have two experienced teams going head to head here. Again, difference in servers, but you have two experienced teams that are familiar with being here in a semifinal situation, or even final situation.